Good evening, you guys. How are you? What's good, Trinity? I see you, girl. I'm like, oh my God, let me see if I can see. Wow, I have a huge image. I don't know what that is, but there is a huge image. What in the world? That's crazy. Do you guys see that? You good? That's wonderful. That's wonderful. There is a huge shadow. There's an image. Oh my God. Okay. You say you can hear me good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Do you guys see that shadow? Is it just me? Am I the only one that can see that? Is there a huge shadow? It's a blur? What on earth? I don't know what the hell that is. Hey, Brittany, you see it too, right? That's never happened in none of my readings. Okay. Well, we'll cover that in the blood of Jesus because that's a hell of a omen, right? I don't know what that is. I'm going to put this out. Okay. 'Cause I don't know what that is. That's crazy. Let me see. It's still there. And then all of a sudden, the other candle went to flickering. Okay. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's still there. There is a shadow. You say, yeah, it's at the top left side, right? I have never. And then my candle over there is literally flickering, you guys. And it always says when your candle starts dancing and flickering, that's a sign that something is in the room. Hold on, let me burn some Palo Center. Burn some Palo Center. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Come on, you guys. I don't know. It's still there, you guys. It's still there. Oh my God. And my Palo Center went out. It went out. Okay. Well, we're going to get into this reading, but that's wild. Okay. I was not expecting to see a shadow looming into my reading, and the candle still dancing. Okay. Well, we're going to cover that in the blood of Jesus. Okay. We're going to cover that. Okay. Let's just pray that that's a good omen because it's definitely there. It's there. Okay. What on earth? All right. Well, let's jump into the reading. You said 8 people watch. I know that's right. Well, let's get ready and jump into the reading. I don't know what that aura is, but it's there in plain view. So I'm just gonna, I don't feel no kind of way about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have no bad vibes, you understand? So I'm just going to assume that that's a positive energy because I'm not picking up on no bad vibes from it. You said it right. I feel safe around it. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not getting nothing bad about it. But anyway, this is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Earth placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Virgo, wherever you may have Virgo placements at in your chart. This is a general reader, so take what resonate, leave the rest. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel and the notification bell so you know we're going live. And welcome to Tracy Y Sources Tarot. Okay. All right. So Virgo, you may have read the title coming in. Cross watchers, you are welcome. My moderators are in the building, so cross watchers, if you're here, the mods got control of the chats. Okay. So keep it classy. All right. So with that being said, Virgos, like I said, in this particular reading, and I have an incense burning. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know, but that aura is still there. It's almost like a shadow, right? Um, I don't know. It's almost giving me like a female. I'm kind of getting a female presence, you guys. I want to say because I kind of see like a white, almost like a white gown, right? I feel like it's a woman. I feel like it's a presence of a woman because I'm seeing like a white dress, a white gown in the shadow, right? Like kind of arms. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Right? Don't it look like a female presence with a white gown or a white dress? Am I seeing that? You guys see it? Let me know what you guys think of that aura that's in the background. Because for some reason, I'm getting female presence. Let me know if you guys are seeing the same thing. It's giving me a presence of a female with a dress on, is what I'm kind of getting from it. Okay? I don't know, but she's here. She's not going nowhere. So she's definitely guarding the reading. Right? I kind of see her right there. She hasn't left yet. Almost trying to, I'm just going, hey, I feel like it's love and light. I said a spiritual prayer. I cleanse the altar with my Florida water. Palo Santo, you know what I'm saying? Even my, my mugwort, you know what I'm saying? I burning my incense and stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely has to be a love and light. You guys, welcome to the chats. You said, Brittany, anything you say, female, she, her. Yeah, that's what it's giving me, is getting she, her. Exactly, right? Because that's what I'm seeing. It's giving me like she's floating. I'm getting a female presence, you guys. Definitely female. That's what it's giving me. I'm going to try to focus on the reading, though. Yeah. I don't know. That light is really, really is bright. She's there. Okay. All right. Well, because my candle is flickering. Do you guys see that one candle that's flickering over there? That one candle. I have one candle that's flickering. It's kind of dancing. You see it? And they say when a candle flickers like that and it dances, that means that there's something in the room around. Trinity said, yeah, you see it. Says she's there, right? Exactly. I see it. Letting it be known she's here. You said it flickers when I say she and I say her, that's when it starts to flicker. You said yes, it's going off, right? That candle. Alright. Well, woo, okay. Because I mean I have a lot of protection on this here altar. Know that. Okay, I have a lot of stuff on the altar, right? Got my sage in the building, Palisades in the building, my mugwort in the building, my evil be going incense in the building. I have all kind of protections here. I have my Florida water. Okay. I have my reversible double action candle send back to sender that's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here. I have my salt water. I have my rice. I'm just saying. It's here. The aura's there. It's not going nowhere. So, love and light, it obviously wants to be here. Okay. It's right here in the reading with us. And it's not going nowhere. All right. It's still there. All right. You said yes, it's going off the candle. Yeah. All right, so Virgos, let us try to concentrate on the reading, okay? And you guys just let me know because I see the auras there and it's not going nowhere. All right. So, like I said, Virgos, pay attention to the red flags that's warning us Virgos about it this time, okay? Something here because not only did the high priestess show up in the reading, okay? But the high priest also is here, okay? The high priest with the high priestess, the tower card showed up. You got the death card here. So four major arcana cards, okay? And whenever that pops up, painful endings when the high priest and the high priestess show up together with the tower card. That means that it's some sort of unexpected, uninterrupted, some sort of destructive behavior, whether it's destructive criticism, some sort of unexpected, uninterrupted tower moment, some sort of unexpected change is going to come in where you are definitely need to listen to your intuition at this time and pay close attention to the red flags that's warning you. Definitely seek wisdom at this time because the death card definitely going through some sort of spiritual rebirth. And see, it's like something is trying to spiritually come in and cause some sort of attack. Okay? Because you got the Two of Swords with the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, 555. So that Two of Swords, when it comes to feeling stuck and defeated, needing to free yourself from a toxic situation, surrounded by deceit and deception with the Five of Swords, leading to some sort of huge major disappointment with the Five of Cups, some sort of letdown where somebody's feeling left out in the cold or fear not having enough when it comes to the Five of Pentacles. You got the Six of Swords right here behind it. So definitely leaving a toxic situation behind for sure. And some of you could be dealing with a narcissist, with somebody who's spying on you with the Seven of Swords, trying to move like a thief to get in and get out without getting caught. Somebody's definitely doing a lot of stabbing with the Nine of Swords. Spiritual attacks can be attacking you in your sleep. Some sort of anxiety, worry, stress. And this definitely has to do with the Ten of Swords. Now, I know I was receiving some sort of spiritual download and visions. And because see, the Lover's card is also here. So when this Lover card show up, whether this is you having to choose between two people, and this could have to do with marriage, whether having to choose whether to stay, leave, say yeah, or dealing with somebody that's married. Somebody could be involved. Can this be a third, or a third party? Who knows? Could there be some deception where somebody's having a secret marital affair with somebody who's married? Maybe. Nonetheless, there's a lot of plotting going on here. Something here that Spirit is trying to show you and warn you about. Whether this is lover, friend, co-worker, wherever the ten of stabs is, you're going to need to pay close attention to your surroundings and take notice of your aura and your energy wherever you may be at this time, because right now the moon is in the sign of Capricorn. Today's date is 5 to 17. Tomorrow starts a new date from May the 18th to the 24th is a new week. So definitely pay attention within these here next 7 days of where the negative energy is coming from. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you're at work and you start picking up on a whole lot of negative vibes and energy, it can be on the job. Oh, you said love the nails. Thank you, you guys. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do when it comes every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks. I try to do something different with the nails. Um, Yeah. And so it's like within these next 7 days, pay close attention to where the negative energy is coming from the most, right? Like if you're around family and you start picking up on a lot of negative energy around family, then maybe that's where it's coming from. If you're within a group, a circle of peers, friends, take notice of the energy within your circle. Like I said, if it's at work and you start picking up more negative energy at work, pay close attention to what's going on at work. Because when it comes to your energy, Virgo, now with you're coming in with the Queen of Swords, with the Queen of Pentacles. You're coming in with that. But see, Virgo, when it comes to us Virgos, you got the Knight of Pentacles with the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. And so when I see the Knight of Pentacles, when I see the Page of Pentacles, when I see the Page of Wands, when I see, like I said, when I see the Page of Pentacles coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, this is pretty much telling me that you are ready to put forth the effort and the energy and take risks of doing what you have to do in order to move forward. With the Page of Pentacles tapping into your spiritual realm, with the Knight of Pentacles when it comes to setting some sort of goal of achievement, because you're setting strong boundaries for yourself with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's not afraid to set boundaries for herself when it comes to you separating yourself from things that no longer serve you. With the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands, again, making plans for the future. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to that Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, you finally having the freedom to move forward because you're at a point now with the Eight of Cups, leaving the past behind, moving forward toward a new spiritual journey, new beginning for yourself, where you are definitely trying to focus on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles, because Virgo, you are the Empress in this situation. So you're giving birth to new ideas and you're focused on your own dreams, hopes, and inspirations with the Star card. Now, like I said, the Death card came out, Scorpio. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio Star card. Some of you can have Aquarius placements. Um, but you are focused on your Ace of Pentacles. You showed up in your own reading, Virgo. Here you are with the Hermit card. So you're definitely going within, taking a moment to reflect about a situation. And like I said, you got options. So when it comes to weighing these options with the Seven of Cups, just paying close attention to the illusions when it comes to picking and choosing, because that card also came out on you when it comes to you needing to choose wisely, because with the Seven of Pentacles, paying close attention to your harvest at this time, paying close attention to detail, because you are trying to achieve some sort of victory for yourself when it comes to the Six of Wands with the Sun card, when it comes to you being focusing on your own peace, joy, and happiness here. It's like, are there blockages or somebody's trying to like block you, stop you, and trap you? Like I said, I was having visions and downloads earlier. And the visions that I was receiving earlier, you said wings is beautiful. You see it too. Reserve Urge Angel, welcome to the chats. So you guys see it too, right? The aura's not moving, it's kind of bouncing. That aura is bouncing, right? It's in that corner, it's kind of is bright. It comes back, right? It's real strong. I see it. I was definitely getting, I kind of see wings too, you guys. It's there, it's not going nowhere. Sometimes it's kind of soft, right? But then it really it shows itself, right? Nina said hi, welcome to the chats. Yeah, because it's like almost like wings or a dress is something other, right? I'm thinking it's like a presence of a she. Um, like I said, that candle is flickering, right? And I do read candles, so when it comes to candle magic, I know for a fact that for my people that's in the room right now, if you are a light worker, you're a healer, you're an empath, you have psychic gifted abilities, if you're clairvoyant, clear audio, you understand telepathic. If you read candles, then you are aware that when a candle flicks, right? When a candle does a lot of flickering and it dances, that means that there's an omen in the room around, right? You can Google it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody Google it. Let me know that I'm right. Okay. Somebody Google it real quick. What does it mean when a candle starts flickering on an altar during a reading? You know what I'm saying? Somebody let me know, because it's definitely that aura is there. And we have never had an aura in our reading. You said yes. Anytime I say she, her, female, it dances. Because we've never had an aura in our reading like that, right? We've never had an aura. That's the first time we've ever seen that, right? In a long time. Because, I mean, now, back in the day, we would spot auras. But this one right here is there. The energy is there. It's letting it be known that it's there. It's definitely there for sure. Okay, well, it's peaceful, right? It's peaceful. It's not doing nothing, out of the ordinary. It's peaceful. It's there. Hoovering over. Okay. She's definitely there. So hopefully it's love and light. If it's a loved one, who knows? Spirit angels, spirit guides, spirit sisters, love and protection, because I know I have some loved ones over, and I know my great grandmother, she looks over me. So my great grandmother's built my grandmother Patsy. Sesums, come on in here. Let me call a few relatives real quick. My god sister Jackie, my sister Lisa, my cousin Buffy, my cousin Sheila. Let me call some of my loved ones up in here. Let me get my dad up in here, my Uncle Cliffy, because he don't take no BS. Okay. Let me wake a few ancestors up just to come in here and hold it down. You feel me? Yeah, it's shining, so it has to be a good one. Yeah, Virgo, the Six of Cups. So whether this is you reminiscing of the past, or you can have a past person that's reminiscing of the past that missed the good times, whether this is childhood. Yeah, I'm kind of getting okay, I'm kind of getting something because when I said childhood, this is something reminiscent of the childhood memories. Yeah. But like I was saying, when I was getting this download, this vision, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I saw, exactly what I felt. Um, in the download that I was receiving, you guys, I saw what was like an African descent, dark haired, dark skinned man who was like I want to say somebody who was like a priest, a pastor, but he also delved in the craft of magic. This is someone who I felt put his hands on my back. And what I saw was this person who almost was like kissing me on my back a couple of times, but then he started saying a prayer as he was touching me. And you know, they say when a person reaches out and they put their elbow and they touch you with their elbow or they lay hands on you. And this is why I always tell people when you go into the Lord's house and you go to church, be careful when it comes to approaching the altar in a church. Because when you go into a church and you approach an altar, you have to be careful when it comes to who you allow to lay hands on you, because sometimes when people lay hands on you, they transport that energy over onto you. Because what I felt was as if somebody had placed a hex or a curse. Because when I tried to walk forward, I started getting dizzy as if I was about to fall, as if I was about to faint, but I didn't fall. And I remember me speaking out saying, you know, I cover this in the blood of Jesus because you don't know who I am. I remember me speaking back to this energy saying, you don't know who I am, right? And it's like when people come to try to lay hands on you, if you are not cleansed, it can destroy you, right? But if your system is clean, and like myself, you're single, you're celibate, you stop drinking, you stop smoking, you know what I'm saying? You don't hang out, you don't do the things that you used to do, you're not entertaining people like you used to do. You know what I'm saying? So when you start working on yourself and you start cleansing yourself and you stop smoking, you stop drinking, you stop hanging out, you stop entertaining the company, you start getting into your, your spiritual word, you start protecting yourself. Whatever comes to you is not going to be able to use that spiritual force when it tries to hex you or whatever, because it's going to reverse and it's going to turn itself back around, especially if you're covered with power. The more power you have, it's not going to be able to stay. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when somebody comes and they try to place a presence in your aura, whether it's, negative or positive. If it's something negative that's dark and evil and wicked, it tends to prey upon people that is feel is like damseling the stress, needy, weak, and vulnerable. Where like let's say for example, if you're feeling lonely and you're feeling depressed and you're crying out for attention, love, and affection, or you feel isolated, abandoned, and rejected, then if that's the energy that you're putting out, then that's the energy that you're going to receive, right? So if you're in a low vibration, then that's when this spirit will come and will try to spiritually attack you on this low vibration and use that energy that you're putting out. But if you are strong and pure and covered in the blood and you are anointed and you have these spiritual gifts about yourself where there's no alcohol in your system, there's no drugs or substance in your system, there's no specimen of intimacy of sexual intercourse in your system, because when you lay down with another person and two people come together to reach that climax, specimens transfer. Even when you kiss a person, saliva transfers, and that energy picks up and goes into the next person. That's why you have to always be careful who you lay down with and sleep with, because you are exchanging energies when it comes to you sleeping with somebody. But if you're single and celibate and you don't have any poison in your system and there's nothing that's attached to you, then it can't stay. It's going to have to flee. You understand what I'm saying? The only type of spirits that are able to attach itself to you are those spirits that things that you are already connected to yourself. If you're not connected to anything toxic, then that spirit's gonna flee. And when somebody tries to hex you, you can easily return that back around, because it's gonna see your power and presence, and it's going to flee. It's not gonna stay with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because Virgo, what I was getting in this here vision is that somebody was trying to not just destroy Virgo, but they was also trying to make Virgo sick. Because I was getting an illness, as if not yourself. It was giving me 1 minute where I was seeing frail sickness, ill health, and the people that was around didn't really want you in their presence. So then they would send you off elsewhere. But then when you go off elsewhere, you become something else. You know what I'm saying? You become this younger person who's sexy. So it was like I'm getting visions and downloads where even I could see three different locations, three different surroundings. 1 minute you're in this so-called before this spiritual priest, this priest pastor laying hands, but then I see somebody trying to curse you and hex you. Then I see you being sick, frail, unable to take care of yourself. Then I see you as a younger person, pretty sexy, attractive, and people are jealous. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I'm seeing demonic forces, people hating on you. But then I'm seeing Virgo, I'm seeing you bounce back and overcome whatever struggles that you're going through. I see you overcoming it, bouncing back, making some achievements when it comes to longevity and preparing yourself for goals. I'm seeing you seeking wisdom, because some of you are trying to get into business avenues for yourself, because that's there. Where some of you could be trying to think about getting your LLC, or you can have some things at home where you're trying to open up your own shop. Some of you could be trying to think of how you can create business for yourself at home or somewhere close to where you live. What's up, Jaleesa? How you doing, girl? Shout out. Like I said, my moderators are in the building. Arlene, Bridget, Trinity, everybody's here. Um, like I said, Virgo, you're staying very optimistic. I see you staying very positive, open to new ideas. But I'm also seeing jealousy and anger, because every time you change, make something, when you do something greater than, and you bounce back and you change yourself, um especially if it's around people, a group, a circle, workplace. Like, let's say when you come back to work the next week, you got your hair done, your nails done, fresh makeup, and you walk into a room and then everybody's hating on you because it's a new week and you coming to work and all of a sudden you got a new hairstyle, your nails is done, you got new shoes or whatever the case may be. That is setting off some sort of jealousy and animosity. And so it's something about your aura that people see, that you are loving yourself, and they can tell that you're loving yourself when you are working on yourself, and and your presence is known, and you walk into a room. As soon as you walk into a room, everything lights up. You have a smile on your face, your vibration is high. People see that. Yeah, because your walls is up, you're guarded, right? Seven of Wands, you're protecting yourself against whatever this is that's evil that's trying to come your way. You do have a Knight of Cups that wants to come in here and make you an offer. Is that aura still there? It's still there, you guys. It's still there. It's still standing there. Okay. Quietly. Going nowhere. I thought I had turned off the notifications, but I see they still trying to pop in. Maybe I didn't turn the notifications off. Yeah. Because I'm definitely getting when I see pink, gold, green, I'm seeing, love, money, spirit, angels of protection, love and light. I'm seeing that. Yeah, Virgo, the Queen of Wands. Like I said, you're taking back your power. Ace of Wands, creative ideas, talents, passion, hobbies. That's there. Temperance, moving in moderation. Some of you can have Sagittarius placements. The Hangman is here. So sacrifices the Moon card. Wow. Okay. So the Hangman with the Moon card just came out. So when that Moon card appears, that Moon card is about, it could be deception, um, somebody wearing a false mask, something is not as what it appears to be. Moon card represents Pisces. Hangman represents Pisces. Hangman represents having a hard time letting go of something and sacrifices or preparing yourself for this situation. Something that you can't see. I don't know, the Hangman with the Moon card. And then the crow, that crow is there. The crow is always sending spiritual messages when you see the crow. Let me see. Something other. Right? Because, like I said, you got the priestess and the high priestess here. So something is warning you for sure. Yeah. Yeah, so a time for waiting, uncertainty, the need to trust your intuition and inner wisdom. The Hangman encourages surrender, new perspectives, while the Moon highlights the subconscious and the importance of intuition. Together, they suggest a period where you might need to release control, trust your gut feelings, and take a step back to see the bigger picture. Hangman signifies waiting, while the Moon adds a layer of uncertainty and hidden meanings. Yeah, so trust your intuition and inner wisdom, which can especially be helpful during times of uncertainty. Hangman encourages shift, gaining new insights, which can help navigate the challenges presented by the moon. The moon can also represent the subconscious dreams, hidden fears, potentially influencing your current situation. Sacrifice and self reflection. The hangman may suggest a need for sacrifice, self reflection, while the moon adds an element of mysterious and an unknown. And then we got that aura that's trying to slowly, I don't know, the aura is trying to slowly, but it's still there. It's not going nowhere. Let's see. If it resonate, you guys definitely give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you're able to resonate with this reading, give it a thumbs up. I may try to pull out some more cards in a second. Let's see. Give it a thumbs up. Let's see if anything else wants to come out for you, Virgo. Yeah, something is not. Yeah, Virgo, the shadow side. Something is looming here. The mask is falling off for sure. Something is about to show itself. Something that you wasn't expecting. Definitely a dark force. I'm just wondering what's that aura that's there, you guys. It's not moving. It's staying in that one spot. Okay. Staying in that one spot. All right. Three of Cups want to show itself. But there's some, I don't know, there's some trust issues. Something over here is not sure. And this could be like an invitation or invite surrounded by family, but you can view these people as being nosy, trying to get in your business, where somebody can feel less than. There's a need to come together. Um, put the past behind you. But this could be a mother that's trying to bring two people back together. Maybe somebody made you feel left out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe like let's say you grew up in a situation where you could have had a sister or older cousin, and there was always some sort of comparison between you and this person, whether this was, even if you're a male, and let's say you have a brother or a cousin, but family always made it feel as though there was a competition between the two, where you could have felt as though one sibling always got their way, and it appears as if this one sibling always had more than you, or family would always try to reject you and mistreat you because you wasn't pretty enough, but the other sibling got a lot of attention because of their looks, but yet you was a good person, and this other sibling or cousin didn't really have a positive heart or a soul, and you had that positive heart. You know what I'm saying? You could have been the one that was picked on, talked about, made fun of, but you ended up having to heal yourself. Maybe you left home at a young age and you didn't look back because of all the hostility that was going on at home behind closed doors. Some of you could have had to been forced to push yourself forward because you didn't feel, the love was there at home. And so now there could be a need to come back together and kind of sweep it under the rug and try to work things out. But I feel like the damage is done. And some of you could be saying that everybody's just pretty much dead and gone. It's just me, myself, and I. You know what I'm saying? And you really don't want to like socialize with people. And some of you just choosing to wanting to be alone to yourself. Because there's something here where you're not feeling the energy. You know what I'm saying? You're not really feeling the energy. Like, yeah, okay, I'm here, but this is not where I want to be. Some of you could definitely be thinking about, okay, I want to take a spiritual vacation just to get to myself. Some of you could definitely be thinking about traveling, saving your money, thinking of ways of establishing to gain more access, to gain more, income for yourself. Like I said, definitely thinking about going into business for yourself. The universe is here on your side. Um, Some of you could be dealing with a king of swords. It could be somebody a little bit stubborn when it comes to mental clarity and truth. I feel like this king of swords is trying to challenge you. There go the justice card. Some of you can have Libra placements. something neat because when it comes to dealing with the justice card, that's like somebody needing to give an accountability, need to give accountability for their actions when it comes to taking action, where there's something that was once upon a time unstable, unevenly yoked, unbalanced, where now the skills are beginning to weigh themselves. And it could have been because in the past with the Six of Pentacles, somebody was breadcrumbing you. Yeah, Virgo, you're definitely trying to manifest. But I do see here where somebody's trying to use magic against you. I see you trying to spiritually manifest for yourself. I see that. Because I see somebody here who's definitely strong in the words when it comes to the scriptures. Because see, the King of Cups showed up. But in this case here, when I see the King of Cups, emotionally in their feelings, I'm getting somebody who's trying to use manipulation to steer the pot. Because the Four of Pentacles is here. So when it comes to holding on tight, not letting go, not wanting to share some sort of financial struggles, but I feel again, but this is not your energy. Definitely taking some time to kind of break free from those things that drains you emotionally, verbally, mentally. You're not there for the confrontation. You're not there for the conflict. You're not there for the drama. So many of you are just ready to escape any type of havoc, anything that people try to bring your way that can down you is going to cause you to go in the other direction to be to yourself. So I do see you breaking free. Like I said, some of you plan a trip where you're going to be doing some things by yourself. Hi, Nikki. Welcome to the chats. Who's this? Avila, Eve. Welcome to the chats. Intuitive readings. Welcome to the chats. You said, yep. Paper Bag Man. Whoa, I don't recognize those Pokemon. Must be a new generation. Okay, moderators, get rid of Paper Bag Man because I don't even know what he's talking about. So, but hey, do you have a shiny? Moderators, go ahead on and delete Paper Bag Man. Put him in. Get rid of him. Let's remove him. We don't have time for the negative. So, moderators, get on and tap that and handle that. Yeah, like I'm saying, Virgos, he's still here. Let's see. Let me get rid of him. Hold on, y'all. Get rid of him. Okay. I had to get rid of that. Okay, I ain't got time for the drama or the BS. People try to come in with the distractions. Okay, we ain't got time for the distractions. Okay. Oh, if you're new here to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Tracy Y Sources Tarot, his notification bell so you know we're going live. Okay. This is a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Or Virgo placements, wherever you may have Virgo at in your chart. Because some of you could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements. Yeah, Virgo, that Four of Cups. Somebody's doing a whole lot of heavy contemplating and meditating when it comes to you. Because the Four of Cups, Five of Cups came out. Six of Cups came out on you. And so it could definitely be with somebody's wanting to have some sort of reconciliation with you from the past because the Lovers card also came out. So somebody could be secretly hiding their true emotions and feelings when it comes to you and they're not saying nothing. But again, I feel like you're going to be taking back your power, Virgo. Because, like I said, I do see some of you definitely getting ready to prepare yourselves to definitely travel. I know Brittany said he out of here. I know that's right. I do feel like some of you are definitely going to be traveling. Okay. Between June and September, you're definitely going to be taking a trip. So this can be your birthday, around your birthday. Um like maybe working out some last minute details between June and July. Some of you could be saving, but I see you taking a trip. And this could be more closer toward the fall season, be taking a trip. And making changes in your life as well, moving forward. You know, as far as love and relationships, I don't really see you looking for that right now. Because when it comes to living relationships, it's all about knowing a person's true intentions on how they feel about you. And that can also be a red flag where you're needing to pay close attention to a person's true intentions towards you, how they really feel, how they really treat you. Are they aggressive? Are they stubborn? Are they selfish? Are they greedy? Do they steal, lie, cheat? Do they try to stop you, block you, hinder you? Do they encourage you to move forward? Do they try to distract you from moving forward? You know, do they try to keep you in one place? Is this an in and out situation where it's a secret affair? You're not in the public light. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Only time this person shows up is during the weekend at nighttime when nobody sees them coming. They come and they go. This is not somebody who you date on a regular out in public. Yeah, Virgo, they go to 501s. I can't make it up. So there's definitely some sort of conflict. Somebody views you as competition for sure. A world card, fool card, you're ready to take a leap of faith, but that leap of faith that you're going to be taking is going to be with yourself. The world card. So you're closing out a cycle, you're making room for new beginnings. The Two of Pentacles, there's a need for balance, especially when it comes to juggling and multitasking, wearing multiple hats. There's a need for balance. Some of you could be juggling work and career, finances, and stability. There's a lot of jealousy trying to stop you. There's a lot of darkness that's trying to stop you. It's angry, but you do have spiritual light that's around you. That candle, that one candle is just a dancing. I feel like somebody wants to come and say, I love you. Let me see. I took out one of my Bluetooth because I'm trying to read the energy. I feel like something. It's almost like you are loved. You're loved. Keep picking up like somebody, you know. And it's like you're saying, careful not to be misled, or you're not being misled, or be careful that somebody doesn't mislead you astray. But getting almost like you're not being misled, almost like I'm here because I care. Like almost wanting to give a face, right? It's wild because it's like coming from right behind my Buddha. The energy is there because it's kind of dimming. It's not as strong as it was in the beginning, right? The aura is not as strong as it was in the beginning. Somewhat kind of phasing out is not as strong, right? Because in the beginning we actually saw the whole thing. I don't know. It's giving me like a half. I don't know. Because in the beginning felt like a female. Mm. Anyway, I don't know. You guys, it's you know what I'm saying? It's like it's there. Could it be a he? Knight of Wands is here for you, Virgo. So yeah, some new beginnings is gonna be taking place. Okay, some new beginnings gonna be taking place. I'm gonna come back and give you guys another reading, but again, the Queen of Cups is here. So again, pay attention to your intuition for sure. Pay attention to your intuition, which I feel you are. Because with the Four of Swords, like I said, you're not taking no more shit. Because the Four of Swords is normally about grieving in silence or needing to take time to heal and rest. But then the Four of Swords can also represent, again, not taking no shit. You know what I'm saying? Standing up and fighting for what you believe in. But I see you taking charge of yourself, Virgo. Like I said, you're going to be moving forward. Okay? Yeah, some of you could be getting ready to change careers or whatever the case may be. Um, but you're gonna be traveling for sure. I see that. So some of you are definitely gonna be traveling, taking a trip soon within this here near future, within the next couple of months, 2, 3 months. You're gonna be taking a trip because it's meant for you to take the trip. That's why you're going. It's meant for you to take this trip. It's meant for you to actually go and take this trip. It's meant for you to go. Um, No, no, it's meant for you to go. This could be a spirit trip where you just want to connect spiritually, but it's something here where it's just meant for you to go. Go and relax. You're gonna be taking this trip. Some of you gonna be paying for it. You're gonna be taking this trip. I don't know if I'm even getting Spirit Airlines, but I would say be careful and avoid Spirit Airlines. You know what I'm saying? Choose something else. Oh God. Yeah, so Virgos, I'm gonna leave it there, okay? Hopefully you guys got something out of it, you know. Shout out to everybody coming in. Delilah said, not into this person, not interested in him. He's a comic. Yeah. But anyway, Virgos, it's wild too because you notice I changed the altar, and when I changed the altar around, because you guys know I'm always doing work on my altar, and so I changed the altar, and now all of a sudden we got this presence that's around. Because I did some antique shopping a few days ago. What in the hell was that? What the hell was that? Something just shut the hell off. What was that? What was that? Did y'all see that? What the hell was that? Okay, my other light just went off. Oh shit. Did y'all just see that? Did y'all just see that? Did y'all just see where it went dark? Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that? It went dark. Did y'all see that? The light went off. You saw why I said, what the hell was that? Okay. It's making itself known. The light. Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all see that? Brittany, did y'all just see that? Jaleesa, did y'all see that? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not by myself. Did y'all just see something just go completely damn dark a second ago? Did y'all pick up on that? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, y'all, and it happened very unexpectedly. Did you just see that? You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. This aura is here. Okay. The energy is here. It just flicked off one of my lights. Did you guys catch it? Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get on and end it. I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh my god. All right. I am out of here. Wow, that's crazy. I'll come back and give y'all a bonus reading.